All right, guys, week 9 is in the books. Let's see what happened, and let's look ahead to week 10 as well. Week 9, we are coming to you live from to wrap up week 9. We have to start with all the moves that happened this week. My brain pretty much most of the week was like,
I don't see it.
Seriously, guys, I think we have to remember, this is the man. He answers to no one except ownership and God. And he doesn't have to answer to us. We make suggestions, he makes decisions.
Look, that's all fine and well, but we've been working our asses off for the last 6.5 weeks to make this ball club better, and you're shitting all over it.
This is not a discussion.
What are we discussing?
Barry, not a discussion.
around the offices of my fantasy team this week, it was a lot of...
Tell us about yourself. Who are you?
I know that a lot of you were opening your phones to see the trades that were going on and probably thinking,
what the hell happened here?
I know a lot of you guys haven't made trades at all this year, but just so you have an idea of what that actually feels like.
I'm sorry, that deal's now off the table.
What?
We live in a different world than we did just 30 seconds ago.
What? What do you want now?
I want my picks back, and I want David Putney. I need a punt returner.
Where the hell that come from?
It doesn't matter. I want all my picks back, and I want David goddamn Putney just because I feel like it.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, I am. Haven't I proved that already? You make this deal right now, Tom, and you get Bo Callahan. Say it with me. You get Bo. Come on, Tom, say it with me, you pancake-eating motherfucker.
All right, shit. Deal.
Great, you're welcome. Confirm the trade. God damn it, I love this job.
To people who have been wanting to see more action in the league, I have to say,
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Noah finally let go of Allen Robinson this week. This is what I heard the exchange went down like.
I got news for you, Mr. Brown. You haven't heard the last of me. You may think I'm shit now, but someday you're gonna be sorry that you cut me. I'm gonna catch you on somewhere else, and every time that I pitch against you, I'm gonna stick it up your fucking ass!
Let's address the elephant in the room. Scott whooped the shit out of me this week. I had that coming. I talk a lot of shit about Scott. It's just God deserves it. But Scott team did beat me like he said he would on his revenge tour, but there's still a lot left of the season. I'm not as ready to crown him king as he is to crown himself king.
So,
Scott did end up besting me, but sometimes it's just best to...
Let him have his fun.
From what I know about Scott, I'm more expecting...
They'll blow in the playoffs. They will. They'll blow in the playoffs.
In all seriousness, I love the man, but he really is just kind of like a
fucking gnat at a barbecue, just bugging the fuck out of me.
The good news is that Aaron Rodgers, it does look like is going to come back this week. You know, took a big risk with the COVID thing, but
2 minutes well worth it.
That's enough about me and Scott. Let me jump ahead to some of the other games that went on. This week we had Nick getting beat by Noah in the only game that actually had a semi-respectable score. If you look ahead, we also had Austin taking care of the Unicorn this week. Brutal year for the Unicorn. Austin found a way to win with just 120-something points. You know, that's how fantasy goes sometimes. I do think the real surprise of the week was watching number 1 and number 2 barely put up 190 points between the two of them. It was a real struggle fest for almost everybody this week, if your name's not Scott or Noah. But, God, it was just some ugly fantasy football shown best by Jeremy and Josh's game. Jeremy keeps proving that it's not about how good your team plays, it's about who you play that week. This week I played Jeremy. It looks like he's not going to have Kyler Murray. That's very good for me to begin with. You know, I look at the rest of his team, or at least try to, and he has them all on the bench. This is a move that he thinks gives him a benefit because it keeps his competition confused. You know, like we are actually defensive coordinators planning to play against players, and there's not random happenstance with the scores. I'd say I really like my chances against Jeremy, but he keeps finding ways to win close games even whenever he shouldn't. So even if I have him against the ropes, his team will probably show up at the last second like...
There's plenty for the both of us. May the best dwarf win.
This week we also have Nick taking on Austin. I could give you my preview for the game, or...
Alright, well you guys heard enough from me. Let's actually hear from somebody who's actually going to be playing Austin this week. Right here with my man Nick. What's up? What's up? Alright Nick, everybody's wondering what you think about the game with Austin this week. What do you think's going to happen?
Same old. Last time I checked our records, we were looking at history. 28-3, my way.
28-3, it's a very interesting number.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just how things go. You know, I think Austin Falcons fan here watching fine athletes play, which I could say the same about Calvin Ridley.
So, what you're saying is you're not worried about this matchup at all?
Oh, not at all, man. I'm a 11-time champ. I got nothing to worry about.
I wouldn't be worried either, but anything can happen. We did hear MVP chance from Frank Kaminsky tonight.
Oh, yeah, that was ugly, man. It was painful. I wanted to give the guy the bag.
Let's get back to the game.
Frank Kaminsky is reliable an NBA player as Austin is fantasy manager. I'll just say that.
You heard it here first, guys.
I'm going to have to do further research into what Nick was actually talking about with that 28-3 reference.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped.
I don't know what he could be talking about. I don't think there's any way he's played him 31 times in the history of them playing fantasy together. I guess it's possible. I'll have to do some research and get back to you on that because I'm not 100% sure what he's talking about.
Hey, what's up? Hope you guys had a great weekend. Football is officially...
Josh takes on Scott this week. You know, Josh is missing a lot of players. Scott's team's been very hot. I've heard that every time one of Josh's running backs goes down in the pile, it looks kind of like...
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free!
There's probably some people hoping that Scott actually stays hot and can help knock Josh out of the playoffs, opening up another spot. But, you know, Scott's team is really good. Josh's team took a beating when he lost Derrick Henry and the running backs he's lost. So, you know, he's going to have a tough fight to stay in the playoffs. He's got a very good team around him, but he's struggling, as I'm sure he would tell you. This week, Noah is playing the Unicorn. It looks like it's going to be a pretty lopsided game from the projections, but projections really don't mean much. But if the Unicorns team has shown us anything this year, it's that he can underperform anytime he really feels like it. The timing of this matchup is very fortuitous for Noah, who made the proclamation that he is going to make playoffs.
What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
He's got a good team. It's not out of the cards, especially with Josh slipping, Jeremy struggling, and myself struggling quite a bit as of late. Meanwhile, the Unicorn is probably just hoping that somebody will...
Come on. Do it. Do it! Come on. Come on. Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now! Kill me!
That's all I have for you guys this week. I will catch you next week on the next episode of Preview.